Hello, and welcome back to the thumbnail drawing. I decided just to make this a weekly series because, well, it's a video I can get out to sort of diversify the content that I have on my channel. And, well, I enjoy drawing, I like doing it, and it seems like you guys like the thumbnail drawing. So I'll go ahead and tell you, well, I'll draw a quick sketch up of who the dude's gonna be this week that we're focusing on. You might recognize him when I draw this. It's our good friend, the welder. Because I haven't played an engineer in a while, it's been, 4 months? And yeah, I've just been wanting to play an engineer. So now, we gotta try and think of a funny thumbnail. Something I thought that could be funny to do, maybe, hypothetically, would be if, what is it? If it's like the Pepino screen where he's got his hands sort of here. He's kind of like pressing his face against the glass. But then I was like, well, what could be in here? I don't know, see, I kind of like this, but I don't really know what I could do for it. Why is it on that? Yeah, let's turn that up. But what if I just shrunk it down? I could put like a fire plant or something. Or actually, I just thought of a good idea. Let me shrink this down. And bring this mask out. I can't exactly remember what like the mask looks like from the back. I think it's just got a strap around the head like this. And I know the mouth in Garden Warfare 1 it's like this, I think, which I wish it looked like that in Garden Warfare 2. But in Garden Warfare 2 it's like this, if I remember correctly. And it's got like paint splatter here, I think. I could sort of make his eyes sort of look like this. I don't know, I'm trying to think. Would that be funny? Maybe like a fire pea shooter. Or maybe just a normal pea shooter. Make him sweating a little bit. Maybe in face of the welder. I'm not sure. Can make him holding a lighter. Since he's a welder. Well, actually, no. Welders use whatever this thing is. I'm trying to remember. It's the thing that clicks, don't they? Or it's a blowtorch, right? I don't know. I'm not versed in what welders do. Why don't I just look a picture of him up real quick? That'd probably help. Well, that might make my life a little easier. Let me switch this. Let me put in my other earbud so it's further away from the mic. Because if it's picking up my copyrighted music, then I don't want to get in trouble. So we'll do that. His shirt is just like the normal engineer shirts, but he's got an apron. Can make him holding a blowtorch. We're not gonna draw the back of his head since you can't see it. We'll just make it sort of go like this. Let me angle it back this way. Obviously, it's gotta be going. Let me adjust this hand a little bit. Let me delete it because it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. It's obviously gotta come up like this if we follow it all the way through here like that. Make his fingers wrap around it more accurately, I guess, sort of like that. Now, since this pin is pressured, we lower it like that. You gotta adjust the thumb sort of like that. Raise this up. In case you haven't figured it out yet, I'm not great at drawing hands. Like, it just depends on their angle and stuff. But yeah, I'm not that great at drawing hands. And I can't draw feet to save my life. That's why I usually never do it. Like, if a zombie has like a sock or something on for one of their designs, like, I'll never draw the lower half ever, most of the time. Doesn't look too bad. I like the pea shooter's eye, but I might make it bigger. I might make his leaves stick out, sort of like he's scared. Yeah, like that. That's funny. Because this is like foreboding. Now, what is the design? Alright, well, you now have a general idea of what he looks like, which means I need to draw this, make his shirt come down some more, and give this sort of like a little bit of an edge to it. And this side of the mask is bigger than the other one, so we need to make sure that it stays bigger. Like this. Alright. I think we have our rough idea for a thumbnail, so let's get to, well, I guess it's inking it, yeah. Alright. We'll go ahead and start with the pea shooter since he's more simple. Drawing the eye first, so I don't have to erase anything. I want it to be more, yeah, like that. It's not accurate to have that look, so we'll just leave it like that. Alright, now we'll go a layer down, and we'll start on our good buddy welder. We'll go ahead and draw the head. Go down, come out, up again, out. See, me making this video is already contradicting what I said in Overly Aggressive Chomping 2. And if you haven't watched that yet, then you should totally check it out. I would appreciate it. But I said there was only going to be one video this week because of me doing portfolio stuff. But see, since this will be coming out, oh, that's not true. PvZ video will still come out on Friday instead of Saturday though. Because this weekend I'll be filming the sequel to my Friday the 13th fan film that we were doing for a class. I'm kind of conflicted because I really want to upload it on the channel, but at the same time, I don't know, because if people subscribe for that and I don't do short films a lot, then I just feel like that wouldn't be a good thing to do. So I thought about making a separate channel, but I don't know. They'd probably be the only videos that went up on that, so I might just upload them here. I'm not sure yet. I'll see. But yeah, this semester's coming to an end, which means it'll be the end of my whole college career. And I don't know how to feel about that. I talked about it some last time, but I didn't want to, like, sort of, like, make the whole thing depressing. But I don't know. I guess it's just, like, it's sinking in. And I don't know. I'm gonna miss college. I'm gonna miss it quite a bit. And I don't know. I hope my friends that are still here do the best that they possibly can. And I hope that they pass all their classes. And I don't know. None of them are watching this, I don't think. But I'll miss them. And you know what, let's get off this topic before I get down, I don't know, just sort of like a depressing path. I decided to add like some sleeve crinkles, sort of, just to make it look like, you know, like if you put on a shirt and you put on gloves or something, it'll crease this part up sometimes, unless you tuck it into the glove, and it'll straighten it out some. But you know. Alright. Well, like, if you guys are watching this far into the video, what kind of other stuff would you like to see on the channel? I want to branch out, because as much as I love Plants vs. Zombies, I want to do some other stuff too. So if you guys have any ideas for what you would like to see from me, then make sure to, well, let me know. And I'll probably cover it. Probably. Yeah. I don't know how lighters look, I can't exactly remember, but we'll just do this. It's a little too far down. The fill tool can't reach all the way in there. Let's do that. We're not going to draw the flame, because since, well, it's flame, it'll be on a different layer. Oh no, I thought about just doing a but I thought about just doing a video just sort of like covering what is going on sort of in my life right now. With me graduating college, asking what you guys want to see, and naming it like SonicFury Talks or something. I don't know. Because I would just like to sit down for a video and just, I don't know, well, talk just about what's going on in my life, and just to be real with you guys for a minute. Because I know most people probably don't watch these drawing videos, but let's probably connect this. I know most people don't watch these drawing videos, so that's why I feel like maybe I should. Let's look up what a blowtorch looks like. Okay, so blowtorch has sort of like, oh, that's too much. Has like a nozzle on it or whatever. I don't think it goes out that far. Let's do that. Let's make it go out a little shorter. Still keep this doing its thing though. And we won't block it in like that, just so the flame can come out of it. Yeah. I feel like I should make the thumb a little bigger, because it's kind of disproportionate to the rest of his hand. If it comes out from this, it'd be... well, I don't know, that kind of looks the same, but you know, that's alright. Let's do that. Alright, well, that looks like the block out of the welder complete. So now we can get to coloring. So we'll turn off the sketch layer and we'll duplicate the welder. We'll get him first. I know his gloves are dark like this. Yep, that looks right. Oh, I should make it to where it doesn't respect the other layers. There we go. Should have done that forever ago. Wait, what color is his apron? Is it the same color? I know this is like sort of like an orangey red. Might be a little too bright. So we'll make it just a smidgen darker, like this. That looks better, at least to me. It's got a text, hold on. Alright. Let me go back to the zombie color. Oh, well, we're already on it. Alright, sweet. There's that. Alright. Now, let me check real quick. So his gloves and his apron are almost the exact same color. So we'll just make the apron a little lighter. Like that. Buckle right here is silver. Let's make the button a random color. That looks about right. Now for the blowtorch, silver, silver, silver. Make that like a dark red. I'll make it blue because that's what one I saw it looked like. Also notice something I didn't do with the welder is the bottom of his gloves are yellow and they're sort of frayed. So we'll just do that with this. We won't do the fraying because I've already colored it and that's just an error on my part, but we'll do the yellow on the bottom. Can only really notice on this one because it doesn't go out. Well, we'll do it here too. There we go. But now, we'll get back to his mask. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Always make sure to... Oh, that wasn't stupid. Always make sure to check your layers. We'll turn on refer multiple for this. Just so it won't go past the eyes like that. This is silver too. Lighter can be silver, and I'll make the inside of it here like darker. Oh, not like that. Alright, well, there's that. I'll add like some sort of texture to like his mask, maybe. We'll go ahead and turn him off, and we'll duplicate the pea shooters layer. No, looks fine. No, it needs to be a little darker. Because yeah, pea shooter's bright, but he's not that bright. His leaves are sort of like this. I think the eyes are dark gray. And then I know in Garden Warfare 1, I think the inside of the eyes are orange. But in Garden Warfare 2, they're brown. But we'll just do this, just because I think pea shooter looks better like this. Alright, we decided to change it up a little bit. We'll make him brighter just so he contrasts more. That looks fine. And now we'll do the fire real quick while I'm thinking about it. And we'll make it a bright blue. sort of like that. And we'll do the flame on the same layer. You gotta be loose with it a little bit, because fire is a very loose. I want the edge to be sharp. Like this. And now we'll go back over here. We'll make this sharp. Sort of like that. Nope. There we go. There's the fire, and now we'll do a layer like this. You can't see that. Brighter, like this. And we'll do the same over here. Alright, and now to make them bright and glowy, we'll duplicate this. Maybe glow. Hard light doesn't really make much of a difference. Multiply makes it darker. Oh, that doesn't work. That sort of works. We can do that and add like a faint glow underneath it. We'll duplicate this color layer, go down to the one below it, and let me grab this. Wait a minute. Let me just do this. There we go. Now those are brighter, but I still want this, so we'll duplicate it one more time. And I'm not naming my layers because I usually can tell, but if you're an artist, make sure to name your layers. Don't be like me. Don't follow my example. My example is poor. Sort of looks like a lightsaber a little bit, but it's alright. It does what we want it to. I might add like a faint glow there, and maybe let me turn this off so I can grab this. Oh well, it's already glowing on his mask, but it's alright. And if we don't like it later, we can just remove it. But now let's go back to coloring our engineer buddy. Do a layer above that, make it clip down, and now it's shadow time. So we'll go pretty dark on this. Yeah. So I've been playing like a lot of games from my childhood again, because a Nintendo DS emulator recently made its way onto the App Store, and I have been playing games like Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story on it, and replaying Sonic Rush, Sonic Colors, and man, those games are fun. I really miss playing those games. I miss the DS. Like, as much as I like the Switch, there's just something magic about the DS, and it's also probably just because, well, I'm older now, and I'd say that also plays a pretty big factor when it comes to something like that. But you know, that's just me talking. Do that darker. Go across, bleeding into the red a little bit, but it's fine. That looks good. Don't have to be too precise. You can't really see it too well on the thumbnail anyway. You get colors usually. His YouTube thumbnails tend to compress and it makes everything look awful. So, another like back on the college topic, another thing I'm gonna miss is my professors. Like they're some of just the best teachers I've ever had, and they've given me a lot of guidance compared to other teachers that I've had in my past. And I don't know, I'm gonna miss them because they are great. And they have just helped me out so much, it's unreal. Like my one teacher, I'm not gonna name drop him, but he's amazing. Or well, he's my mentor right now for my portfolio. But he's just amazing. He's always been such a great guy to work with. And yeah, all the other teachers I've had, they're just as great too. This college has just had some of the best professors ever. And I'm so glad that I chose to go here for the professors, for like my amazing friends. And I don't know, it'll be over here in a few weeks, but hopefully I'll keep in contact with my friends. And hopefully they'll keep in contact with me, but you never know what the future holds. So it's okay at the end of the day, but you know, whatever happens for a reason. Alright, now we need a darker version of the mask color, so we can go back here and do it like this, just to let you know that that's the back of the mask. And I want to do something about that, so let's go above this. Let's color this in. Let's get a bigger sized pen like that. That works. Gonna be as careful along the edges as I can, but it also doesn't matter too much. So I can always just erase what I don't like. Alright. And now let's erase what is bled outside. Now we're going to overlay or screen. Screen makes it really bright. How about overlay? That looks good. And let's duplicate it. Multiply, lower it a little bit, and there we go. Now it sort of looks like a visor. Might do one more just as a nah. Might do some orange on it though, just to be a little bit like these. Maybe I should do yellow for that, because the blue is bright, but that is not over here. You know, we'll worry about it later. I don't know. I don't really like this too much, so we'll just get rid of it. And we'll keep the blue over there, because it's closer to the visor anyways than this one. So we won't worry about it too much. Won't lose sleep over it. But now, let's go back down here. This is not the shadow layer. This is. Alright, so now we'll get the zombie shadow. Oh, forgot I'm on the wrong pen. Back to the turnip pen. Since the light is really harsh right here, we'll do something like this just to make it kind of look like the flames just a little bit. Never mind, no we won't. I'll just do it how I normally do it. We'll just avoid this area. We won't put any shadows there. Unless it's down here. Alright. And we'll grab this to sort of a light shadow here at the back. Grab this again. Now we'll do this time. And we'll lower this. There we go. I like how that looks. Now let's do it over here. I don't understand the concept of shadows because, well, I'm not that great of an artist, so I haven't tried to learn. And it's something that I need to do, is I need to learn how like the folds of clothes work. I need to learn better anatomy, but that's something that I will work on practicing once I graduate, because I'm gonna take a week off. Not a week. I'm gonna take like a month off before I start trying to find a job to make YouTube videos and just to practice stuff that I want to do. And I don't know, because I need a month or so just to reorient myself before I head out into the working world. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, well, that's looking pretty good. I know something else I want to do though. That's this layer, so I'm gonna do it here. I want his eyes to be like stressed. No, we won't do that. He still needs shadows on the inside of his mask, so we'll just do that. Maybe. I'm trying to think about how the light source would best reflect. So gotta get the wrinkles and stuff that are on the outside of his eyes as well. No, I don't like that too much. Maybe on the corner it looks fine over there, but we'll back it up some. We won't put as many shadows here. We'll just do some. We'll back it up. It doesn't look too bad. We'll just leave it like that for now, just because I didn't really think about that when I was making the mask. And we also still have to do like the green splatter on the outside of his mask right here. I think he's got a couple up here too, so we'll do that. And well, I don't know, he almost looks kind of done to me. Can't forget to shade this. Let me change the song. There we go. Alright. Make it darker. We're not going to put any shadows up here, maybe. Unless we just did that. You seem like it curves down a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't really shade a lot on his helmet because I don't really know what to do. Because he kind of just looks fine. You know, I do have these light sources, so I can't get too close to them. Least I can do is shade underneath this, though. Let's move the green over. So like right here. Something like that. That looks fine. And, well, oh, can't forget to put the darker yellow here. Didn't really need to zoom in for that. But yeah. Let me touch this up a little bit. It doesn't look too bad, I don't think. At least, to me it doesn't. So, you know what? I think it looks fine. So let's move on to our good friend, the pea shooter. New layer, clipping mask. Grab this, go darker. Since his head's round, we want to make it look round. Something like that, maybe. Can't really shade him too much because he's not in like the spotlight. So we'll just make it look like his leaves are like that. We'll shade the eyes a little bit too. I sort of start running out of stuff to talk about because, I don't know, I just don't want to depress topics talking about like how my college career is coming to a close, which I mean I should be happy about that, but really I'm not. Like, yeah, I'm not paying all this money to go to college anymore, so that's nice, but it's a little too bright, especially on him, so we'll make his sweat darker. Like that. It's a nice contrast to his bright colors. But I don't know. I'm just gonna be upset when college is over. If you had asked me about like a year or two ago, I'd been like, man, I can't wait to get out of this joint. But now that I actually am, I'm just kind of sad. I mean, I'm not too far away from my college or my friends. I still live, I just live like an hour away, but you know. Anyways, looks like we're almost done with the thumbnail. I feel like all I really need to do now is outline it and put the background on and the logo. So we'll go ahead and save it, and I'll get back then. Alright, my bad. I meant to be talking, but now, oh, I think I did the wrong blur. Yes I did, so we'll go ahead and redo the rasterization. We'll go to blur, Gaussian blur, now we can mess with it. Yeah, we got Z-Tech Factory, and now we gotta get the Garden Warfare logo in here. Shrink it. It's gotta go in the corner. Alright, looks fine. Now, we'll rasterize the Garden Warfare 2. Oh, I already did that. Anyway. Selection. So actually, it's layer, selection from, layer, edit, outline selection. I need to learn the hotkey for that. It's G, so let's try it. Here. We'll duplicate the engineer, bring his copy down. We'll duplicate the pea shooter, bring his copy down, because we're gonna merge them just so it makes it easier. So merge with layer below, layer, selection from layer, create selection, and then G. Oh, is it G? Thought it was. Yeah, it is. Then I don't know why I did that, but anyway, there we go. And well, that's the video. That's the drawing video. We have drawn the welder. And yeah, hopefully you'll watch the video on Friday instead of Saturday this time. And because it'll be coming out a little later. Or if I should just upload it Friday, just let me know. Or not Friday, Saturday. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Let me save this one more time. And yeah, thank you for watching. And I'll see y'all then. SonicFury out.